So in this week's parasha, we have two people doing similarly the same thing and getting big difference in rewards. Shem and Yafes find out that their father was sitting there in his unfortunately naked state with a mutilated body. So the Torah tells us, and then the Chazal, the rabbis, come to explain it very well. What happened was they ran to cover their father. Shem got the reward of the mitzvah of tzitzis. His descendants got the mitzvah of tzitzis. In fact, I'm a descendant, and I have the mitzvah of tzitzis right here. Beautiful reward. Yefes also helped out. Yefes got a one-time event that his descendants were in a battle, and they died, some of them, and they got to be buried instead of lying in the battlefield. He covered his father, protected the dignity of his father, so they have, that their bodies get to be protected. Why such a vast and huge, seemingly worlds apart reward for the same action that the two brothers did? So Rashi comes and explains that it wasn't really the same action. Shem did it with more alacrity, with more zrizos. He did it quicker. Okay? So it was quicker. Still needs to be explained a little bit better. Why does the quickness, doing it faster, manifest itself in a huge, colossal, worlds apart reward? Again, needs to be explained a little bit better. Comes to Rosh Hashiva Rabbi Zweig and says a fascinating, brilliant insight into this idea. Motivations, especially over here, do make a big difference. And over here, the quickness is not just quickness. It really is the difference between the men and the boys. What do I mean by that? Shem was the man. I'll explain what I mean. They're both men, but the difference between the men and the boys. Shem heard his father was naked, and he ran quickly to cover the naked body. No ifs, ands, or buts. You cover the naked body. Yefes' motivation was to cover the mutilated body. The body itself, being naked and uncovered, didn't bother him. That's why he needed to hear about the mutilation in order for him to be interested in covering him. Let me explain this a little bit better. Shem, the Jewish attitude is where we respect and we care about and we preserve the dignity of the human body. I used to do after hours in Philadelphia. We make sure that the body is covered. Unless you're doing something to prepare it, to wash it, we cover it. Yefes comes from the word yafeh. In their warped Greek culture, the naked body is an art. It's something to be proud of, to show it around, right? In fact, the Olympics come from Greece. That's the Makar, the original, the source of the Olympics. See, they did it naked. The original Olympics were done naked, because in the Greek culture, that's the greatness, the human body. Only when Yefes heard that it was mutilated did he stand up to the plate and say, we got to cover it. So over here, the motivations is a huge difference. It's a colossal difference. And that's why the rewards are worlds apart. Because the motivation, the reason behind it shows the attitude of what was going on. Shem had the proper Torah attitude. So we have tzitzis, which is a great Torah mitzvah. We say, it's called mitzvahs Hashem. You see the tzitzis and you remember to keep all the mitzvahs. That is the reward for Shem, preserving the dignity of the human body. Yefes, okay, he did something. He deserves a reward, but it was totally not in the same league, the difference between the boys and the men, and that's why the rewards were usually different. Brilliant insight from Rabbi Zweig. A good Shabbos.